Zelensky says NATO responsible for further deaths. Ukraine president says Russia has been given green light for bombing. Volodymyr Zelensky said NATO would be responsible for the deaths of Ukrainians due to its refusal to help Kyiv protect its skies from Russian warplanes. All the people who die from this day forward will also die because of you, because of your weakness, because of your lack of unity, he said in a nighttime address. NATO turned down Mr. Zelensky's request for a no-fly zone to avoid being drawn into conflict with Russia, but the Ukrainian president said the alliance has given the green light to an escalated Russian aerial campaign. Mr. Zelensky earlier urged the world to wake up to the dangers posed by Moscow after the widely condemned and potentially catastrophic Russian capture of Europe's largest nuclear power plant on Thursday night. Vladimir Putin suffered a setback in his war on Ukraine when 3 Russian commanders were killed after moving towards the front line in what was thought to have been an attempt to restore momentum to the flagging invasion, Western sources say. Russia continued to intensively bombard cities including Kharkiv, Odessa, and Mariupol. Thousands have been killed or wounded and over 1 million refugees have fled Ukraine so far. Zelensky pleads with Europeans to speak out. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on European nations to support his country's fight against the invading Russian military. Using a video link, Mr. Zelensky addressed thousands of people protesting against the war in several European cities, naming among them Paris, Prague, Lyon, Frankfurt and others. He asked the big crowds not to be silent about what is going on in his country. Don't turn a blind eye on this, he said. Come out and support Ukraine as much as you can, he said through a translator. If we fall, you will fall. And if we win, and I'm sure we'll win, this will be the victory of the whole democratic world. This will be the victory of our freedom, this will be the victory of light over darkness, of freedom over slavery. And if we win, we will become as blossoming as Europe. And Europe will be flourishing more than ever, he said. Russian agents blocked 3 Zelensky assassination attempts, Ukraine claim. Anti-war FSB agents have helped stop 3 assassination attempts on Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukraine has claimed. The attempts on the life of the country's president were thwarted when the disaffected Russian agents passed intelligence to Ukraine that 2 mercenary groups were planning the attacks, according to the Times. Graham Massey reports, Kremlin-backed Wagner Group and Chechen special forces said to be behind planned attacks. Putin's crackdown on dissent, Moscow blocks BBC and Facebook. Russia has threatened to put people in jail for up to 15 years for spreading fake news about its invasion of Ukraine, launching a blitz on any criticism of its actions by blocking access to foreign media outlets, including the BBC and Facebook. David Harding reports, the blocks on foreign media came as Nobel Peace Prize-winning Russian editor says he will remove material on the war. Meanwhile, Elon Musk supports increasing oil output in wake of Ukraine invasion. Elon Musk says he supports increasing U.S. oil and gas output in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine despite the negative impact it would have on Tesla. The electric vehicle entrepreneur took to Twitter to say that he supported the move, which could bring down escalating gas prices in America during the current crisis. And he urged Ukraine to hold strong while he gave his sympathies to the great people of Russia, who do not want this.